Start the recording. It's all yours.
Okay, hi everybody. This is a meeting of the Social Media Committee. I am the chair of the Social Media Committee, Joanne Rubino. We want to introduce yourselves. We have Cynthia. Can you introduce yourself?
Cynthia Rodriguez. I'm new to the committee, relatively new. Happy to be here.
Okay, and Debbie? Deb?
Yeah, sorry, I had to unmute myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Debbie, and I guess I was made co-chair of this committee.
Okay. Chan? Yeah, you got to unmute. There you go.
Hi, this is Chan. I'm part of the Social Media Committee.
Wonderful. So let's see. Malcolm? Oh, I don't hear you, Malcolm, even though you're unmuted. Oh, still don't hear you. Can you hear me? No. Well, while we're figuring that out, that is Malcolm Gray. He's a community board member and on the committee. So Annie's a community member, but go ahead.
I'm Annie.
All right, that's Annie. She's a community member. She's been with us for a long time. Let me see. We have Stephanie Raptis, who's also another community member.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? And we have, let's see, that's everybody who's on the committee. Did I miss anyone? Nope. Okay, so our community members, our residents are Robert Press, Diana Finch, Roxanne Delgado, and community board member who's not on the committee, Serena Muniz. And let's see if there's anyone else. No, I think
Jeremy, mute yourself.
And Jeremy.
My job, we're that we don't like to help. We never let our
who's speaking?
Presentations be published.
Who is that?
Like it's one thing if it's part
Hold
of a meeting.
on.
Like we won't
Who's speaking?
Who's speaking?
Presentations separately or
Me.
allow it to be published separately. I don't know why. That's just the rules.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I just muted. I guess.
Public, but
So, yeah, I don't know what that's about.
we live stream our meetings.
Hold
anyway,
on.
Yeah.
I thought I muted Jeremy, but
Okay.
Aw,
All right. Tonight. Okay. Can I continue, everybody? Is everybody good?
yeah, thanks.
Okay. All right. That is not supposed to come up. All right. Okay. We're going to on item, that's our introductions. Item 2 is a discussion of ideas regarding the board's official Facebook page, the page, not the group. We actually want to make that a little more robust. So I wanted to ask the committee if they have ideas that we can do something to promote this, because we only have not quite 900 members, and that's kind of sad. So we want to promote it somehow. And does anyone have any ideas to do that? I mean, I guess the thing we need to do is each one of us has to start posting to it's the community board 11 page. And sometimes we're just doing the unofficial, which is really not, hi there, Bernadette. Hi. What was I saying? Oh, so, we always, our unofficial page, which is really not a topic for discussion tonight because it's our kind of our residence page. But we're work with that, but we really have to be working more with the community board 11. So again, I remember in the beginning, Malcolm, did we fix the audio for Malcolm? No, Malcolm.
Do you want to go out and come back in, Malcolm?
Yeah. Because you can hear me, because this is what I'm going to say to Malcolm. You had some great ideas. You said, I want to have a meeting because we're going to have some great ideas about the page. And I know you were talking about the page. So think on that, maybe go out and come back in, and then maybe we can, get the dialogue fixed. Okay. So.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yay. Okay, great. Fantastic. Okay. So you had I'm going to start with Malcolm and anyone else that wants to chime in, but you had some ideas. because we do have to really bolster that page. We have to make it robust and get a lot more people involved.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we pretty much been doing that so far in regards to like our collaborations with other groups,
Uh-huh.
like, you know, like sharing their events and also them sharing ours. So I think like that's pretty much a big deal. But I think a lot of the outreach in regards to like getting like, I guess, a younger crowd, if you wanted, will definitely have to come from Instagram.
Well, Instagram. Okay,
with that.
so Debbie, you want to share what you've done? Because it was kind of a surprise, but go ahead, Deb.
Earlier today, I had made an Instagram page and I tested it out with four postings so far. So if you want to take a peek, it's, let's see, CB11BX. So if you want to take a
Debbie
look.
shared like 4 or 5, you know, just events that are happening and of something about Purim and so forth. So that was great. And the thing is, what we're going to do is privately, we're going to, all the admins are going to get the login information so we can all be, you know, pretty much working with the Instagram page. Anybody have any idea? Because now, how would you think the Instagram would help us with? Because even though I'm into social media and everything, a lot of this sometimes it goes beyond me, and you guys are more experienced with that than me sometimes. But how would having the Instagram page help us with the our official page?
I mean, I know that you can link a particular, like I have Instagram and Facebook, and I have mine linked. So if I post something on my Facebook, it automatically posts to Instagram as well.
Huh.
However, I'm not sure how that would work with the Community Board 11 page, if it's the same email. I'm not sure about those
So
details.
you don't think that, Debbie, you don't think that's a possibility? So we have to do it
It's not the
manually.
same email. I
Okay,
made a totally 100% separate email just for
okay,
that Instagram.
okay.
But what the Instagram page will do is it will help us reach a younger audience. And
Yes.
as long as we, once a week, once every couple of days, post the information for the CB11 page on Facebook, we can get that younger audience to go look at that page. So that will be helpful.
Okay, great.
Yeah, like
That's great.
certain things I was trying to look to post, but there's only certain kind of contents that you can post on Instagram. So like I couldn't put the PDF of the calendar on there. I had to get a snapshot and it had to be a PNG or a JPEG or one of those to be able to post it on there.
Okay.
There should be oh, sorry. There should be a plugin in Instagram where you can put up the Facebook and you can still link it.
Yeah.
Also, it's different.
Okay.
Link. I mean, it's different email because on my Instagram I have that. It's 2 different emails, but you can still link it as long as it's attached. It's your post.
Excellent.
And
So,
if you wanted to, it could also be used to live stream our meetings also on Instagram
that's
Live,
awesome.
and it will
That
also
is
stream
awesome.
on Facebook. Yeah.
okay. Bernadette?
Yeah, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Is there something that we can make sure that the calendar gets put up there as soon as I know that I've done it sporadically, but I know that Jeremy's done it sporadically, but having the calendar up there and then having it, you know, I mean, I've done that too with my Facebook. I have it connected to my Instagram, but sometimes I don't know, it has to be watched because I know I connected it and then all of a sudden it was disconnected because none of the stuff was going right to my Instagram. So you got to just take a check every once in a while that it's still connected or, you know, they did some sort of change and it bumped it. So,
Okay, so I guess the people who are most experienced with Instagram can really, because I think you look at it once a year. I have one, but I don't deal with Instagram because old. So
no, it takes time. It takes
I
time.
know. So anyway, all right, that's great. So we actually did 2 and 3, but I really would like to emphasize that we really have to get our the page. I guess maybe, even though it's an unofficial page, we can use that to advertise the Community Board 11 page because we have 3,700 people on that. So even though it's unofficial and we're not really going to talk about it, we can use that as well. Is that something that's agreeable to everyone?
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't think we have to have a motion for the Instagram because, do you think, no, I don't think
No,
so.
no. It's
Okay.
part of your agenda. I don't
Yeah.
think you need to know. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because this has already been done, although I didn't realize it, but it was already been done. So, okay, wonderful. So, the next now the next is the gallery session. Is anyone registered? Jeremy, if he's on, is anyone registered for the gallery session? Does anybody want to speak if they haven't registered? Yes, ma'am.
I just want to make sure that we're clear. Is the goal then, are we going to try to link the official community board page to the official Instagram?
Absolutely. We're going to try our best to do that. However, that could be done. Okay. All right.
In the event that for some reason we can't, we just need to make sure we do double posts.
We could do double posts. We can also perhaps, Debbie, change the email to make the email the same somehow, So, that's something we could think for the future. Yes.
If I can't link it the way Malcolm says, then I guess we'll see about trying to change the email.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. So, Chun.
So you can also add a bio link to the Instagram account under your profile. So you can also click in that to link to the official page in Facebook.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure that what Malcolm was telling it will work because that's how I link my couple of Instagram accounts to my Facebook account without using the same email address. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. Okay, does anybody else have anything to say about items 1 and 2? 2 and 3.
I just have one thing, which I'm sure I'm sure that everybody is doing, but have you sent out a lot of invites to the page?
There's
to which page? To the
page?
Only an official.
You know what? I don't. The official page. Can you send out invites? Because I know you could do that with.
You can send invites for people to like it.
What's that?
You can send invites for people to click like on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess all of us, we can, and all of our friends can go ahead and do that. And we could even mention that on the unofficial page to say, there's a link to it that we appreciate it if you would like this page.
And
so
we can add, we should absolutely advertise it on our unofficial page. I know we said that already, but also on Friends of Community Board 11 and Friends of the 49th Precinct Community Council.
Fantastic. Okay, we could do that. Great.
Post every couple of days.
Yeah.
Also, we can actually add the link in our agenda as well. So whichever people can come in and then you can click on it and get a more understanding of what our Community Board 11 doing. That will be great too. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Malcolm? Malcolm, you
do we have a list? Do you actually hear me?
Your chat.
Here we go.
Oh, we just lost you.
Can you hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Do we have a listserv for the community board? Because if so, we could just send out an email asking them to to join.
That probably would be Jeremy's. Yeah, that would be Jeremy's. He could do that. That's something we could do, right?
Yeah.
That's something we can do. Okay.
And if we wanted to, we could put a QR code at the corner of our agendas during the meetings. And
Okay.
when we pass it out to people that come in, they can just scan the QR code and they'll automatically take it to the Instagram or the Facebook.
Oh, these are all awesome. These are all awesome ideas. This is great. Yes. Because then I think we can really build up the page in that way. And that would be excellent. Does anyone have any more ideas about the page? And about, let me get rid of this. And about our Instagram, because I think we're kind of good there.
I just want to be have clarity in terms of, you know, there was a lot of back and forth with the groups and all of that in terms of official status, unofficial. And I mean, I think it's important that this be an official Instagram page for the community board.
It is.
Okay, so that's something that
Is it
we
not?
have to probably have a motion. What do you think?
I don't think it
Bernadette?
should be linked if it's not official.
Right. No, you don't think we need to, because the board does have, I mean, we can do it at the full board meeting. We can just say, you know, just
Well,
like we did.
You can make a motion if you want to, and then it'll be on the agenda.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do that. Is that okay with everyone? Okay, so the motions will come after the gallery session, so we could do that then. Okay, so is anyone, let's see, can we move on to gallery session? And if who would like to speak? Roxanne? Okay, you have to unmute yourself. Okay,
Hi.
Diana?
Oh, can I speak?
Okay, we have, well, hang on, I just want to
Hang on.
see who's gonna
Okay.
do this. So we have Diana, you can be number 2. Roxanne, number 1, I saw her hand. So then we have, I don't know if does anyone else want to speak in the gallery session? And Debbie, you're gonna time? Deb?
Oh, hold on one second.
Sure. Debbie's gonna do the timekeeping. Okay.
Malcolm, you're going to do the QR code?
He's muted again.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Can you hear me? All right, awesome. Yeah, I could get it and send it to Jeremy, so we could test it out before the next meeting.
Very fancy, very nice,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good.
The online generators are good.
Excellent.
I could
Okay.
probably also print out the QR code at the print shop like I did with the check-in one.
Oh, wonderful. So,
This
okay, are
way-
we ready?
This way I'll print it out, laminate it, and this way when people come to the meeting, they can just quickly scan it.
Right, there you go. You're going to have to show them on the phone where they got to scan it.
Okay,
Open up your
Yeah.
camera.
I know. Well, okay, Roxanne, you can unmute yourself. And
Yes,
you have
I like
your
a 30-second
30
warning.
second.
first.
Okay, very good.
Okay,
Are
I
you
like to
ready,
state-
Deb?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Thank you.
I like to state that this committee should have first addressed the New York City social media guidelines and policies. That's something you should all look at first before you decide anything. Second, the official Community Board 11 Facebook page. Unlike other Community Board Facebook page, this page does not list agendas, it does not list calendars, and that's what most Facebook pages for official community boards list. And this official page doesn't do so. And lastly, regarding Instagram, I mean, I hope going forward that if you abide by the guidelines and you don't have a meltdown if you post some fundraiser for some Just Homes or fundraiser for Columbus Day Parade, and someone makes a complaint, you become like, oh, we can't do anything. Some people are nitpicking. No, you have to follow the social media guidelines, and it states clearly, read it, that it has to be there has to be a staff that also admins that official page or Instagram page, and also has to be done during official business hours. So please read the social media guidelines before you do anything. And lastly, I have a question. Is the district manager Facebook page an official page, or it's just a personal page?
What?
Hello?
Excuse me, say that again?
Is the district manager Facebook page an official page or a personal page?
It's personal, I believe.
think it's
Because
personal.
Jeremy, I believe it's personal.
because that should be addressed, because official pages could only post professional items, not
30
personal
seconds.
issues, and it can only do it during business office hours, and it has to be admin by a staff member. And I know you say you should hire maybe an additional staff member to deal with your social media pages, but ideally you should read the social media guidelines, because I think when the unofficial page was official, you violate so many guidelines, especially including discriminatory racist remarks. So please read the social
Time's
media
up.
guidelines before you do anything. Thank you.
Time's up.
I understand. I said thank you. Is that okay?
Okay,
1 second. Thank you.
Thank you, Roxanne. Okay, Diana? Diana?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks. So I am very glad that there's a social media committee and that you guys are getting together and meeting. And I know it's a lot, but I would love it if you considered expanding to be like a communications committee, not just social media, because we've found with Bronx Park East that some of our members are avidly on Facebook. They see everything, they chat. But then we have other members who are seldom on Facebook or not on Facebook at all. And we reach them by email, or we reach them by posting flyers in the neighborhood, or by texting. And I think by concentrating so fully just on the Facebook page, you're narrowing your audience to a certain type of person. And I would love it if, for meetings that applied very specifically to one area of the community board district, if there might be a way to post some flyers or email out flyers for people to print out themselves and post in their building or in their neighborhood. Because I think that would really, you'd get a lot more involvement from the community and more people interested in the board and interested in becoming members of the board. And I would also very much encourage you to
30 seconds.
post on your page, but share those posts with the community Facebook groups. I spend a lot of time going through the community board pages and group to find things that I should share onto the BPECA Facebook group. But if there was someone doing outreach so that it wasn't all on the groups, to find things to share,
Time's up.
but you were sharing with the other community.
Time's up.
That would be great. Thank you,
Thanks,
Debbie.
Diane.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Diana.
Thank you very much, Diana. Okay, Robert?
Yes, I just want to say you're not a community group that can do whatever it wants with its pages. You're a city agency. You have to, and from what I'm hearing, you want to link an unofficial Instagram page with the official
No.
New York City Do It Community Board 11 page? Is that
No.
correct? No?
No,
No, that's incorrect.
With the unofficial Community Board 11 page?
no,
No, incorrect.
Oh, well,
No, you're not correct, because we're going to make the Instagram page an official page.
okay, because you should check with the district manager if you can do it. He might have some information, the BP's office, and do it, because that's the city's information tech, do it. But the borough president needs to make rules, since community boards are now coming into new areas that they never had before. So I would check with the borough president's office, even with the mayor's CAU unit, as to where you can go with this, okay? Well, just some advice. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Actually, I have seen from Community Board 7, they do have an active Instagram page. And there are also community boards in Brooklyn who have active Instagram pages. So it's the guidelines is all there. The examples for that is all there. I think if it's a need to make it official, we just have to vote for it in a full board. Yeah.
Bernadette, do you foresee this as a problem at all? I don't think it's a problem.
I don't think it's a
No.
problem.
Okay.
As long as we, follow the guidelines and
Exactly.
we get the clarity if there's any questions beforehand, so that, we're not, we're doing things, correctly. I don't see a problem. It's all about communicating and just doing as much outreach as we can, and coming up with different ideas to reach not just the Facebook, but Instagram, but also to reach the schools, the high schools, the teachers, the PTA. There's so many areas where if we can just sort of get key people like fingers on a hand, key people in different areas, and let them know that this is happening. Please post it on your chalkboard or your blackboard or whatever they have in their, in school. Have things go home with especially the high school kids. So there's always room for reaching out. It's always a challenge. So, but I don't think there'll be any opposition. It's just if we follow the proper guidelines.
Okay, very excellent. So, okay, is there anybody else for the gallery session? Because I don't believe we have any other community, and anyone else want to speak who is present, who is not on the committee, who is a community board member like Serena or Veronica. I don't want to put you on the spot. You don't have to say a word, but if you want to say something, now is the time.
No, thank you. I'm just visiting and listening in, but thank you.
All right, thanks. Okay. All right. So then I guess we can make a motion that I'd like to make a motion to create and to an Instagram page and to make that an official page of Community Board 11. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, great. And I think we've discussed it to death. So is there any other discussion about the Instagram, which I find very exciting, by the way, very cool. But if not, we'll move on to old business. Anybody have any old business? Yes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not for community board members. I mean, not for community members. So sorry. And anybody for new business for the committee members as well only. Okay.
Point of information here.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Committees are where community members can speak. They can't speak at board meetings.
You're muted, Joanne. Joanne. Yeah, unmute. I muted everybody.
Okay. All right. But I need to, we have a second. No, I'm sorry. How about new business then? Is there any new business? If so, you have to unmute. Okay. So I guess let's unmute ourselves here. Can we unmute, Jeremy?
Yeah, you can unmute, but unless there's anything else, you don't have to vote. You can just end the meeting.
Okay, well, I do want to have a vote because I'm sorry, you know what? That's my bad. Let's go back up to the motion. Okay, can we do that, Jeremy? Because it's my bad that I didn't ask for the vote. So
It's close.
okay, so we're going to vote to that. Is anybody opposed to our motion of the committee members?
Can you just restate the motion so everybody's clear on it?
Okay, the motion is that we're going to create an Instagram page and we're going to have it as an official Instagram page of Community Board 11. And we had, who was seconding? Who seconded?
I did.
Okay. I think we have to have a board member second.
Board member second. Okay.
I'll second.
Second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who was that? Who seconded?
Cindy.
Okay, Cindy, thank you so much. And then is anybody opposed? Because we did discuss it. If no one is opposed, then it's unanimous. Okay, so let's go. Old business, anybody, committee members, please, old business? I'm not on, okay, and it is, and is there any new business?
Do you
If
hear me?
not, what's
Wait.
that?
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome, works perfect. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe it would be a good idea if we did a cycle, as in like whenever there's like community events going on, we could probably just go and table for Community Board 11, and share any type of events or things that we have going on, just so like we're expanding our reach, not just through Facebook or Instagram, but also through in person too.
Okay, well, it's a great idea. We have done it, before COVID, we did have things like, we had our health committee having our health fair and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a very good idea. We'd have to have volunteers who will be willing to do that. That's the other thing, and we all are very busy people, but that would be something that we could do, definitely. Bernadette, what do you think?
I think it's good. Let's go for it.
Okay. All right. All right. Is there any other new business? No? Okay. So I guess we can motion. Yes,
One
ma'am.
last question. When can we expect the login information for the Instagram?
Tonight, probably. Okay. Probably Debbie? Debbie, you think tonight or tomorrow?
I thought you said we were gonna wait until the football meeting.
Well, we could still have the, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we can still, in other words, they can go on it, and then we could still do it even if it's unofficial.
Right, it can be
Because
unofficial
we're just sort of
until
creating it right now.
we link it. So
yeah, and we won't link
But
it
it's
yet.
but it's strictly just for community related things or NYC things, not something in Florida, not something in Texas, not just
And no
strictly
political stuff, no left wing, right wing, whatever, none of that stuff. So we're just
we'll all review the social media guidelines and make sure that we're versed in
no
them.
electioneering, the whole.
I just downloaded the social media guidelines, so the link works now. The link works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. All right. So, maybe I think our page has, the page now has a social media link. If it doesn't, we have to put that on there because we do, that is important. Okay. All right. So, anybody else have anything to say? Because otherwise, motion to adjourn.
I just want to say that,
okay, Deb.
So this way that I have the proper people to send a link to, if everybody that's on the social media committee, if they can email cb11bx@gmail.com, I will send you the login information for that IG account.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. And Cindy, you're doing the minutes, correct?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. So, okay, we'll talk about that.
So this will be brought up at the motion will be brought up at the full.
The motion will be brought up at the full board meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
So excellent. But we're going to work on it. So everybody will have like input. So we're going to work on just, work on all the the kinks and everything. And,
Sounds
all
good.
right. Sounds great. Great meeting, everybody.
Good
Thank you.
times.
Thank you. Okay. So motion to adjourn. I didn't hear a second.
Second.
Okay.
Second.
All right. You take care, everybody. Have a good evening. Okay.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you
bye.
so much.
Bye bye. No problem. Take care. Okay. Meeting.